The most famous ballet of all time, it tells the tale of young women transformed into swans through magic. For the ballerinas who play the swans, the ballet holds a bit of magic of its own. Swan Lake puts the spotlight on the dancers who usually remain in the background.
A lot of core ballets, you want to frame the principal dancers, and so the choreographer will set you in poses around the stage, but this particular classical ballet is a lot more dancing, a lot more physical, and exhausting in a very satisfying way.
Training for it is also grueling and painful, some think more so than any other ballet.
Your arms, and who would think my arms are burning at the end of this ballet, like burning.
The swans are on stage through much of the performance, flocks of dancers moving as one, feet on point, arms in the motion of wings in flight.
It's utterly normal, but it's not helpful to you to make a position and just try and breathe. You need to make your muscles breathe.
MANDY-JAYNE Richardson is senior ballet mistress at the National Ballet of Canada.
And it's like running 100 meters at full pelt over and over again, and at a very, very high level. And when you're absolutely exhausted at the end of the race and you still have to make sure that you're in line and able to perform the choreography required, it's incredibly stringent. You go in and you forget and you're trying to breathe and it's stuck up for us to look at.
Richardson coaches the young dancers not only on how to improve their technique, but on how to avoid injury. Still, just as with top athletes, accidents happen.
I was practicing after class. Sometimes we have a 15-minute break after every class, and so I was taking a bit of chance to practice my tall swans, and someone was very generously helping me out, gave me a bit of a boost with their hand as I jumped. I flew, but I didn't really anticipate my landing properly, so I landed on the side of my foot.
The foot that she would have to stand on point, for 6 to 8 hours a day through rehearsals and performances. This is where the company's athletic therapist comes in.
She has about a month-old's ankle injury, a minor sprain, so that she's been dealing with, which she says is feeling a lot better. So take a deep breath here, please. So by just maintaining the proper environment so her muscles, which are as healthy as can be, work properly, then we're doing our ultimate to reduce chances of injury.
The greatest asset these dancers have is their sheer strength of will. As their weeks of rehearsals whittle down to hours, they will push past the strains, past the pain, to become the most elegant swans they can be, and perhaps someday pirouette their way into the role of a principal dancer.
Is it straight? Yeah.
After 14 years with the National Ballet, Tiffany MOSHER is moving up. This might be one of the last times she's just another swan. She'll soon be dancing as a soloist. Still, Swan Lake is precious to her.
You know, when you do the ballets that aren't as hard and they're a little bit easier and a little bit more relaxed, you don't feel the same when you're done. On these hard ones, you just feel really like you accomplished something. You're really proud, and as a group, you can really say that we really did something today.
All to prove the true transformation of Swan Lake is turning pain and grueling work into the very image of beauty and grace. Diana Sumanak, CBC News, Toronto.